My young love said to me, my mother won't mind, and my father won't spite you for your lack of kind. And she stepped away from me, and this she did say, it will not be long, love, till our wedding.
So after an epic 8-hour drive through the stunning Scottish countryside, we managed to get to the Isle of Skye. Managed to get to the Isle of Skye around 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Pitched to a tent, had a bite to eat, and headed out round about 5 o'clock fishing. Oh. I think we're actually into a fish at the moment while I'm doing this. We'll see what comes in here. Tony's into something.
Oh, he's a conger.
Oh, it's a big wrasse. Do you want me to pull it up? Oh, yeah, boy, that. Ah, it's a nice wrasse. I'll let Tony show that one off in a moment. Robbie's into something as well. All of a sudden I come on the video camera and it goes hectic. But yeah, as I was saying, we got fishing for about 5 o'clock tea time. We headed to a mark which was fairly near the campsite on Loch Dunvegan. I've only fished this mark once before and I caught a few pollock up to about £8. This time we thought we'd try a bit bait as well as lures. And the lure fishing wasn't really anything spectacular, to be honest. But oh, there's Tony's fish. You want to bring it a bit closer, Tony? Oh, and there's Robbie got one. We'll get there. Robbie's fish on the camera as well.
Nice ball and rod.
That's a cracker, that, isn't it? Lovely fish. Then I'll get on with what I was talking about. I was just saying to Robbie and all, don't put that lure out, it'll not work. And bang. He's always proven me wrong on this trip, which I'll tell you about in a moment. Isn't that a nice pollock there? Nice one, Robbie. Yeah, so we fished a rock mark at Loch Dunvegan. Pretty deep water it is, and we thought we'd have a go with bait just to see what was kicking around. I've never heard of anybody fishing it before with bait. And before we knew it, there were some nice spur dogs coming in. Tony got one about £9, I had one about 11, and Robbie capped the whole trip off so far within a couple of hours, and he had a lovely spur dog about £12. Give him a great fight. You'll see the fight on the video where I'm going to make. We managed to get that in over the moon, so I'm overjoyed for him, because he's never done much fishing like this before, and this is only our second day. We're here for 5 days, so look forward to watching the video. I'm sure there'll be a lot more fish to report and video. We're going to try a number of other spots on Skye. So if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, Jarrow Vikings Insane Angling and Tight Lines. That's all happening now. Robbie's just had a great bite. Nearly pulled his rod in, just like mine. I'll jump over this gap and we'll see what Robbie's got. I reckon it'll be another half decent spare dog. Has it come to the side yet? That's bending crazy. We're going to need the drop net for this. A nice spur dog by a little bit. There it is. Excellent. That's a lovely fish, that one, Robbie. Very well done. pulling her in. Did enough get you something like that one, didn't it? Yeah, zoomed in on it. Amazing. Well done, son. We're getting straight back. So I've just been hit by a nice pollock there. Went off like a steam train, snagged us up, but I managed to get it out. We've had a few dogfish so far, and spur dog. So first evening's been quite good. Well, I had a good few hours to wait for this one, but it nearly pulled me rod in the water. It's a nice 11 pounder. Really strong fish. Took a mackerel bait out at about 70 yards. The depth of water about 90 foot. Well worth waiting for. Straight back. Ready? Wrong way. Tony's into a fish. Well, I haven't got a clue what it is because I've never fished this mark before. Oh, there it comes. The nice one. Spur dog, I think. Well, I reckon it's about 8-9 pound that one. What a beauty. Happy days. So yesterday we spent a few hours on Nice Point. We got there for low water and the pollock were biting straight away. We had them up to about 5 pound. We chucked a few baits out, we had some nice spur dogs, just knocking on 10 pound. We all had them, we got a bit sick of catching them, so we went back to lure fishing and bait fishing. We had a couple of wrasse. Tony pulled in a lovely wrasse, which you'll see on the video. And then, unfortunately, it went quite dead. It went poor for a good few hours, which was really surprising. We were only catching small coalies and small pollock, and at the end of the day we just decided to head back up the steps. A little bit disheartened, but we still had a good day, but it wasn't quite the day we were expecting on Nice Point. Still had about 20 fish, but we expected a lot more. So today we've come a little bit further south to a pollock mark where what I fished a couple of years ago. Had some nice pollock. We've already had a couple of small ones, and yeah, we'll see how it goes, and hopefully we'll catch a few nice fish. It's a little bit misty and murky at the moment. But don't call it the Misty Isle for anything. This is the reason. But it's forecast to get out nice and sunny a little bit later, so we should get some good footage. Oh, there's Robbie at one, I think. So we've been here a couple hours now, but no real size big fish. Odd wrasse pulled winter snag, which I think might have been half decent. But that's the biggest one we've caught so far, pollock-wise. We've got plenty of time yet though. Maybe just get its bigger brother. But it's a beautiful fish that. Look at the colours on that. Amazing.
Yeah, as you can see, the weather's scorching now. Robbie's suffering a little bit with the sun, but he's just pulled in a half decent wrasse anyway. We've been struggling with for them today. So, there we go. Not much of it's not much of a nicer location to do it in. Tony's into something. Been getting a few dogfish on the bait. There's a chance of being another one of them, but we'll see. Yep, another dogfish. On other marks we've been getting pestered by spur dogs. You get a bit sick of catching them after a while. Now it seems to be there's a lot of dogfish out there. Robbie's just pulled in with second conger eel of the trip. First one was fairly small. This one's not a monster, but I'd say it's about 5 or 6 pound. Aye, the slippery buggers, but yeah, Robbie's just pulled one in there about 5 pound. So let's give her a little bit of hope. We've come here for a conger eel. We're hoping for a real big one. So Tony's went missing at the moment on his phone to his lass. So he'll be devastated when he comes back to find out that we've actually caught one of his target species. So I'm going to keep a hold of this one in the net just to prove that we've caught it. Hopefully we can catch a bigger one and video that as well. But that's Robbie's first ever conger. So nice one, Robbie. I'll just stay here. Evil little buggers. Robbie into a fish on the spinning gear. Will he get it in? Oh yeah, he's got it in there. Couple of pound. Spot on! Well, we didn't catch loads of big fish. We did catch quite a few small ones though, and a jammy conger. But we'll call it a day a little bit early because the sun was belting down and there was nothing biting. But what a place to go fishing in. Have a look at the view. Absolutely unreal. I'll spin it round. Turquoise, like what you would find in the Mediterranean. Mountains over there. I think that's the Black Column Range. Even if you don't catch much, what a stunning place to go to.
Sad face. Yeah, the sizzle, looking bloody lovely. Eggs are making a funny kind of face, like. Sometimes Tony has that type of face when he goes fishing. There's another nice spur dog. They're coming on thick and fast now. Getting them just about every cast. Yeah, not bad fishing at all. And Tony's into a spur dog there. Had a few coming on. We'll have a look. He's puffing and panting. Come in. Oh, it's a big one, that one. Aye, very nice. Could rival what Robbie caught last night, that one. Aye, that one's a cracker, isn't it? Not actually as big as what we were catching last night, but that one felt like a ton weight for some reason. Gotta be really wary of them spines. It's only very lightly hooked, this one, so I'm going to get straight back without carrying on. Yeah, bear in mind we've only been here a day and a half, well, not even that. There's the best pollock of the trip so far. On a red gill rascal. I'll say they're always deadly, them red and white ones. Thank you, Sam, for telling me about them. Put the £5 of that. Hopefully you wouldn't catch a double figure fish on this trip. Straight back. I think I've seen the side now. get much bigger on this point, but for a first few it's a good start. Hopefully you can catch one of the big ones a bit later. Yeah, nice to see. Great scrap, and I like you. Always nice to see, female cuckoo wrasse. I should get the blue one, hopefully today. I was going to do the cuckoo wrasse jig, but there's too many people who'll be laughing at us here. So I'll give that a miss today. Well, unfortunately it's come to the end of this trip now to the Isle of Skye. We've had fantastic weather, all a bit sunburnt now and peeling. Fishing for the first couple of days was great. We had lots of spur dogs, up to double figures, probably getting the best one around about £12. We had some nice pollock up to about £5 and wrasse. Lots of other different species which you'll have seen in the video. Small congers, small types of wrasse. Fantastic trip. The scenery's been absolutely brilliant as always, and it's always better in the sunshine. We've had some good laughs and plenty of beers at the campsite, plenty of bacon and eggs, and so yeah. So that's the end of this trip. So if you really enjoyed this video, there'll definitely be more, and hit that subscribe button and tell your friends about Jarrow Vikings Insane Angling, and I'll be back again to make a few more videos a little bit later in the year. Tight lines.